Hi everyone, Alice here, and welcome to the monthly readings. So, this is going to be a bit of a trial, but we're going to check in on the energy for this month and see what's going on. First, we'll see somebody that you're having an encounter with, some sort of meeting. What comes of that for this month? It could be romantic, it could be a friend, it could be family, it could be your boss, it could be a coworker. It's quite general in that sense. Just, what might be going on that you might need a little bit of a heads up about, perhaps. Then we'll go in and look in your love life in terms of love and romance, see what's going on there. It could be somebody that you're currently dealing with, could be somebody from the past, or could be new energy that's coming towards you. These are general readings, so take the parts that resonate with you. Not everything is going to be your story. You can always check any of the other signs. There could be other messages in there for you as well. And then we'll end it with some spiritual guidance, just kind of help you to see what you might need to focus on this month. I can't tell you what to do, obviously, but just think of it as just a little bit of help. If you're feeling a little lost this month, it's like, what do I need to do? What are some things that maybe would be helpful to focus on this month, or even just things that could be coming towards you that could be a little challenging, and again, getting a little bit of a heads up there. So that's what we're going to be doing here for this month. It's a bit of a trial. It is 3 readings, so I don't know if I'll do 3 readings every month, but kind of seeing what works and what doesn't. So I really appreciate it if you could let me know what you think. And I think that's everything. So we'll get into the readings, and that will be that. All right, Virgo, let's see. Someone that you meet this month, what may come of that meeting. So it's kind of like a general reading here, dealing with some connection, some person. Doesn't have to be a person, it can be some sort of entity, like a business, corporation, but some energy that you are dealing with. I came out for Leo. That was the first. Okay. Yeah. Okay. These are like very similar energies that came out with Leo here as well. I mean, maybe if you have Leo in your chart, maybe you might want to check it out. I feel like this is just more of a collective thing, to be honest. Yeah, this is somebody that is a liar. Somebody who's not being truthful. And it's like, this is the worst type of liar, because this person got nothing to lose. Desperation here. What do they got to lose? They don't have anything to lose. So what does it matter if they lie? What does it matter if they get caught lying? Lying, stealing. Very, like, I don't like that. Let me see what else is going on. I changed the decks because my hand was hurting. So if you were watching any of the other readings, like Leo, it's like, why is the decks changing? Because my hand was hurting. Same decks, just put them differently. Just getting blown away. Oh, okay, I do have to grab that. Hold on. right, so I feel you may walk away from this sort of encounter with this energy, and maybe not right away, but it's like on reflection, on further inflection, you may see there are some cracks to this person's facade. There's somebody here that seems very attractive. They seem to, I guess you can say, they seem to be very popular. You know, they seem like they attract a lot of attention, right? But then it's kind of like you might start asking yourself questions. Why do they attract attention to themselves? You know, what type of attention are they attracting to themselves here? Like, you may start to see some of the cracks here, because I get this is your energy. I feel you're reflecting on it, spying in a sense, like keeping a watchful eye on the situation and seeing how this quote queen, whoever this is, how they've been rising into power, and seeing that they lied. They've been deceptive, they've been lying, they stepped on other people, they stole things to get here. You know, they weren't truthful, they weren't honest to get there. They started with nothing. And when you have nothing, what do you have to lose? So this is somebody that basically did anything to get to where they are. And you start to see that. It's like on further reflection, it's like you're starting to see that here, or you see it clearly, I don't know, but you see it here after an encounter with this person this month. Let me see what else. You have door to spirit in reverse. What is that? 32? 32 could be significant. You might feel a little silly because you ignored your gut on this, okay? I feel like this isn't the first time you meet this person in this month. I feel like I'm getting very strongly there are many meetings with this person during the month, and it's like after one of those meetings in particular, you start thinking about how this person got to where they are. This could just be how they are in your life. You know, if they hold a special sort of position of quote power in your life, you might be reflecting, well, how did they get there? And you might be seeing that maybe they weren't so truthful here, and you might getting a little like kicking yourself for not like relying on your gut here, that you ignored your gut instincts about the situation. It's like, man, I should have just listened to my gut about this. It's like, why didn't I listen to my gut? Well, I don't know. It could have been blocked in some way for some reason. You might have been distracted by other things. You know, the queen here, she could be quite distracting. She's quite beautiful, quite conniving, cunning. You know, they could have lied to you, said something to you that seemed very enticing. Things like that tempted you. Okay, so I wouldn't beat yourself up too much over that. You know, you live and learn. That's how you learn about things. That's too much. Can you be a little bit more? Okay. Clear. Rival. Rival isn't quite an enemy. A rival is somebody that maybe they appeared like healthy competition. Maybe that's what you felt like it was. I feel like you knew on some level that there was something off. You just ignored it. Like, I'm getting like she's side-eyeing. Oops. You can see like she's kind of side-eyeing there. But like, okay, so like she looks like a villain, right? It's like okay, yeah, she's the villain. Like if you saw like a TV show, you'd be like, oh yeah, she's up to no good, right? She she lies and does things. I feel like on paper, I mean, that probably was your initial feeling with this person, but you ignored it. You ignored it possibly because they gave you some things, and it's like, I know I shouldn't take these things, these gifts, whatever they're giving me, that they're just trying to like buy my affection or buy me in some way, but it's like you still kind of took it. And like I said, I feel like you knew perhaps on some level that this person, excuse me, was maybe calculating something. Excuse me, I had like the hiccups. Was like calculating in some way. Yeah, that there was something off. All right, let's see what else. I changed my deck because the other deck was hurting my hands, if you were wondering. I want to see this person's energy towards you. They feel like they got you in their hand. Like they feel like things are all going according to plan here. Yeah. Yeah. This person, their energy towards you, they feel like they're basically in the driver's seat here. They feel like your connection, your relationship is solid. They feel like there's so much potential here. They are attracted to you. They see some sort of desire, something that they want from you. They feel like you want the same things from them. Yeah, this person feels like you and them are on the same page here. They like, yeah, we're together in this. What do they want from you? What are their intentions? To wear you down. To ignore you, to wear you down by keeping you at arm's length, ignoring something here, trying to force something here upon you. This can be a bit controlling as well, because you can see here, the person here, the lady here, she coaxes the lion's mouth open, but in reverse she kind of forces it open. Okay, so she's being kind of forceful here. Yeah, forcing something here, getting kind of what they want as well. The Knight of Wands is very fixated on things. They can get tunnel vision, and if they don't get what they want, they can get quite cross, quite annoyed here. I'm gonna see. I see also that this person isn't really here. They don't intend to stay for a long time as well. With that Knight of Wands, that is somebody, you know, wham bam, thank you ma'am, a little bit. Not I'm gonna lie. I would be careful with this energy, because I do feel like there's a little bit of like they feel like they got you eating out of their palms, and that they're gonna wear you down until you just kind of give in to them in some way. And I don't see them, they have no intentions in sharing any emotions with you. Look at all the wands. There's a lot of desire here for something that they want, but they feel like you guys are on the same page. I don't understand that. What's that justice? This is the Empress in reverse. Yeah, so they feel like you don't want something like long-term here, basically. Like they feel like, oh, you also just want, you know, a fling or something casual, some sort of situationship here or something like that. Because this is what I'm getting. You know, this is no feelings, right? We keep our feelings separate. There are no, like, you want that too. This is what they think. I have to pause. Okay, let's see your energy towards this. Let's see, Virgo. Where are you at towards this situation here? I feel like you kind of want to sort of like block this energy, but you haven't quite gotten there yet. Yeah, I get like, so I can see that you may not feel like this energy is aligned with you. You may feel like this is a bit much coming from this person. You may feel like this is a lot of bullshit coming from them. I mean, I don't really know which way, because I see here you have emotions towards this person, towards whatever's going on here, towards the situation. So it can just be that you maybe don't want to believe these things. Let me see, what is that Page of Swords? Because I get like there's this sort of feeling of I should not put time into this with that Five of Pentacles, but at the same time it's like maybe. Why the Page of Swords? Okay. So there's some sort of, perhaps some sort of obsession here that you have towards this. Maybe it can just be that you don't want to be separated. Like, it's like that you just don't want to break something off here. Yeah. Like, I get you probably feel like this is unhealthy, right? That there are some sort of manipulative tactics here. But I kind of get like you just kind of don't even really want to look at it. And that's sort of your downfall here in this energy. Because this person, I feel, is using you. This is an energy that is using you. Now, I don't know if it, because I get in their intentions, they do feel like you are okay with this. Like, they don't feel like you've ever told them no, or that you've ever like said this is not what I want. So they're under the impression that things are fine here, that you want what they want. But I kind of get that's not really what's going on. Like, I kind of get it is it's not so cohesive in the energy here. It feels quite complicated. You probably have some sort of mixed feelings towards this, because I get like you do like this energy. There is some sort of emotions that you have towards it, some sort of feelings. But also you feel like you guys aren't on the same page here. Like, you feel like maybe they are doing too much here, that they are crossing a line here. But at the same time, you stick with it because it's like you don't want to be separated from the energy. Like, I don't know if you have some sort of abandonment issue or something, but okay. Anything else? Anything else for you here? What is that? Some sort of attention. Okay. This feels like a message from the universe, but There's something about paying attention to this King of Cups energy. There's somebody around that could be a very friendly type of energy. King of Cups can sometimes be referred to as like the family man. So it could be somebody that you know, maybe somebody who's in a healthy relationship, or just somebody in your family who maybe is older than you or something. They have some advice here. They're going to spout some like knowledge here. And the universe is kind of like, don't dismiss this right away. You know, pay a little bit of attention to what this King of Cups is telling you. Because they've been there, right? The King of Cups is somebody who's very experienced with relationships and with people and dealing with people. And there's something that this person is saying that the universe wants you to pay attention to. It's something about wishful thinking or putting all your eggs into one basket, or something about false hope here. It's in relation to something like that. So they could have Scorpio or Aquarius placements. Okay. All right. I think that's all I'm going to get here for now in this energy. Good luck with this. Okay, so we're going to move on. Okay, so let's move on to your love life here in July. So let's see who's coming towards you. This could be somebody that you're currently dealing with. Could be somebody from the past or somebody new. We'll see. We'll see what wants to come out here for you. Virgo. This could be a return of somebody. This is somebody that wants a higher level of commitment here. Somebody who maybe acknowledges that they let their pride get in the way here. Let's see what else got going on. Whoa, okay. Yeah, this could be somebody coming back. This is somebody that you've had or do have a pretty good connection with. Like you get along well here. Somebody that was probably your friend first or is your friend here. Or just somebody that you have this, you share the same type of energy, you know, kindred spirits and all that. Very supportive of each other, sharing things, sharing experiences together. And I do feel like very likely there's some sort of communication message here. Yeah, love. So like I said, this is somebody that wants a higher level commitment here with you. I don't know if they're acknowledging to you that they let their ego and pride get in the way, but they do have that sense here that they have gotten their ego and pride in the way. Let me see. Let me get more about them and their energy towards you. Yeah, you make them very happy. I'm getting like you were the best thing that happened to them or has happened to them in a long time. Yeah, I get this person doesn't want to be on their own. They don't want to be single here. They feel like they can take care of you. They feel like they would be your ideal partner, that they could be somebody that you can trust, that you can respect here. Now, I don't know how you feel towards this person, but I mean, it all seems really nice here. Yeah, I get like also this person, if they're coming back, it's like they never stop thinking about you. Like they could not ignore your energy. They could not ignore the energy of the connection, no matter how much they tried. No matter how much they tried to reject the energy here, they kept coming back to this connection. Let me see what their intentions are. Their true intentions towards you. They want to protect this connection. They're very protective of you and this connection. Yeah, they intend to protect you in this connection for as long as they can, as long as possible. This is their goal. Their goal is to protect you. They would not want anything bad to happen to you. Now, okay, strong Aries vibes here, okay? Especially with that ego. I do get that this person has a bit of an ego about them where as long as things are going their way, you know, everything's cool, everything's fine. I get that they can be quite frustrated when it's not going the way that they intended. They can be a little bit extra with that energy, a little bit dramatic, you know, things like that. You know, it's like, why isn't it going my way? But I mean, I get that their intentions seem to be quite good here. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I mean, this person's in it for the long haul here. I keep seeing it here. I do want to know a little bit more about that ego. Where's this coming from? Oh, so their feminine side came in. Okay, that's interesting. So like everybody has both masculine and feminine energies within them. Just sometimes the masculine side comes out more and vice versa. So I do get that this person does have a lot of masculine energy within them. They don't have to be a male. It's just energy. But that Empress energy, the feminine energy, came in to sort of set their ego straight. Yeah, to be like, hey, get your head out of your ass. You know, it humbled them in some way. This Empress energy. It could, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie, they could have been with somebody. It could be your connection, sure. But this could have been with somebody else where they got a little humbled here, you know, and kind of put in their place about, hey, you know, stop this. Stop with your ego. Your ego is what's getting you in trouble. So they could have had, now I know it's a bit triggering, but they could have been with somebody and that person helped them to see this. But I get here their energy wants to be with you. All right, where are you at, Virgo? Where are you at here? How do you see this? This energy, this situation here? Where's your energy? Ace of Wands in reverse. You're not really motivated to do something here. But you still feel a very strong connection with this person. Mistakes were made. What's this Five of Swords? You might feel like something happened that makes it difficult to have a healthy relationship here, yet you still feel a very strong connection with this person. I get your energy's telling me that you would like to have something long term with this energy, but you're not sure if you want to put in that effort right now. Like, you're not sure if you have the energy right now within you to even do that here, because there has been mistakes that have gone on here and you just don't know, like, can we get past these Five of Swords? Can we get past the whatever's going on here? It can be mind games, can be foul play or whatever that is. Can we get past that and have a healthy relationship? Because the way that I see your energy, I don't think you're fully convinced, but you do feel quite strongly towards them. I don't feel like you're opposed to trying something here. The Two of Wands can be potential. You know, if, you know, this is free will though. It is up to you if you want to or not. Oh, it's raining again. Anything else here for you, Virgo? Yeah. Like I said, I feel like there's reconciliation on the table here. Somebody wants to come back and reconcile. An apology, perhaps. Or just kind of, I mean, this doesn't have to be an apology. It's just kind of like, hey, you know, can we get to a place where things are, you know, good? Like, it's that goodwill type of energy, where I just want good things for you and you just want good things for me. Like, it's that sort of equal, sort of unconditional love, right? There aren't any expectations here. This, I'm gonna tell you, this energy, complete opposite to that last reading. Like, this is somebody that I get very pure energies from. Like, they just really just want to help and protect this connection. And they feel like they have the means to do it. They feel like it's like, put me in, coach. You know, I have the value. I can do this. It's like, I don't want to be single or whatever on my own. I want to be in this connection with you. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, there's been a lot of thinking about this. A lot of thinking about reconciliation, about coming back. This is also a very soulmate type of energy. There's just lots of thinking about this, and none of it really makes sense. And that's the thing here. I'm gonna tell you, this connection doesn't make sense. So if you're sitting here and going, Alice, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, first of all, whenever I say, like, this is how you feel, I'm not telling you how you feel. I'm just trying to help you out so you can figure out what this energy is. Because when this energy comes towards you, this is your energy towards it. If an energy comes towards you and you don't feel this way, then that ain't the energy I'm talking about. Okay? I mean, that's just it. And I'm gonna tell you that whatever this energy is, whoever this is, it is confusing. It doesn't make any sense. And that is the Lovers here. The Lovers does not make sense. I think that people get sort of the wrong idea about the Lovers card. I mean, you can read tarot however you want, but to me, the Lovers is just, it's two energies that fit on an emotional level. Like, it fits because it feels right, but it doesn't make sense on paper. It's like, you know, those really odd combinations. Even if you think about like odd food combinations, I'm trying to think of like an odd food combination. I mean, I don't particularly like this combination, but I've heard that people like pickles and peanut butter, and it's like, that sounds so weird. Or pickles and onion, or not pickles and onion, peanut butter and onion. And it's like, this just sounds so weird. Or like like sweet and salty even. Like that just sounds like it wouldn't, but it does kind of go together. Like if you give it a chance. And that's the thing, that is the lovers. It's like on paper it shouldn't, but it kind of does. And it's confusing. In this connection, I feel there has been a lot of sleepless nights thinking about it, trying to make sense of it, and it's like it's so hard to make sense out of. Okay, well, I mean, I see this month. I don't, like, there could be a message. You might get some sort of message from this person. The intention seems to be there. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they will or not. Let's see. Anything else? Here. You have a heart-to-heart conversations. I said healthy, but it says honest. Healthy and honest. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, if this person does message you, I feel like honesty is the best policy here. It could be difficult because I get here, you know, like, I mean, just explain like how you're feeling. That's what a heart-to-heart is. You just explain how you're feeling, because people can't read minds. They don't know how you're feeling. Even the most empathic person does not know for a fact how you're feeling. You have to use your words. You have to communicate, because they could feel it, sure, but they don't know for sure, and they might just dismiss that as, you know, maybe I got it wrong or something, or, you know, maybe that's me making things up, right? I get that all the time. I don't feel like I'm super empathic. I just feel I notice things, and I second guess myself like all the time. I try not to, but yes, use your words if you want some sort of guidance here. If this person talks to you, or if there's a conversation that happens, use your words. I feel like they would. This person seems to be mature enough. Here I see it in the energy that they would probably respond. Whoever this is. Okay. Alright, let's move on. Alright, let's get you some spiritual guidance, Virgo. Obviously, I can't tell you what to do. Not that I think many people would listen to me anyways, but I can't. Spiritual guidance is just to help you find your way a little bit. If you're feeling maybe lost this month, could be a good starting point on where to focus. Okay, so let's see. What do we got for Virgo for July? Authenticity. 4 to 7. Be yourself. Be your true authentic self. Don't shy away. That's what I get right away. You know, don't pretend to be somebody that you're not. Be who you are. Express yourself in a true authentic way. Don't follow the crowd. Don't follow the trends. If that's not who you are, you know, if everybody is like, I don't know, if everyone's dyeing their hair purple and wearing red contact lenses and wearing black lipstick and painting their nails silver or whatever, which, I mean, all that seems really great, but if that's who you are, if that's, you know, your vibe, you know, then fine. But if it's not your vibe and you're just doing it because everybody else is doing it, you know, maybe rethink that here. You know, be who you are, because who you are is what attracts energy to you. You know, be who you are, embrace yourself and love yourself and all of that, right? All that niceness. Okay, I'm gonna get you the message. That's what I get from that right away. It says, I love the person I have worked so hard to become. Remember that. You know, you've gotten this far in your life. Be proud of that, for one. You know, wherever you are in your path or on your journey, you gotten this far. And, you know, it's about self-love, you know, loving who you are. It doesn't mean you can't change, right? You can change, but just as long as it is organic and authentic, that you're just not trying to be somebody or something that you're not. It says here, everyone suffers from distrust and insecurity from time to time. Luckily, your angels are well aware of the depth of your inner fortitude. This is a sign of hope and encouragement, especially if you're doubting your abilities. Stay true to yourself, pay attention to your instincts and gut feelings. Your body will tell you when something isn't right for you. Be sure that what you do feeds your soul. Right. It says prioritizing authenticity and truth to spiritually level up, banishing self-doubt and anxiety, align your actions with your values. Yeah, like focus on things that align with you. And if it doesn't feel right, don't ignore that feeling. If something doesn't feel right, if you're just like, I don't know, you go shopping and you buy like a shirt or something and you put it on and you look at it and you're like, it just doesn't feel right. Go with that gut feeling. If it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't right. There's something off. Like I know I have like bought shoes before where like they're really cute shoes and I saw them and I'm like, I'm gonna like these shoes, and then I put them on and they just didn't feel right. I mean, probably the wrong size, right? And it's like, okay, I could just ignore that and continue wearing the shoes because I think they're really cute. But the thing is, because they're not the right size, it's like later on that's going to cause troubles for me. Like I'm going to have feet pain, and it's just you know, even when I'm wearing them, it's not going to look great because I'll probably have to walk a certain way so I don't feel the pain. But also, like, I'm just gonna dread wearing those shoes. And that's what happened. Like, every time I looked at those shoes, they weren't cute to me anymore because I knew that the size wasn't quite right. And I just didn't want to wear them because I knew it would just be, after a little bit, it would cause pain in my feet. And I'm like, no longer are these shoes cute. And it's like, well, I can't pretend that I love these shoes anymore. Right? I mean, I know that's just a really small thing. I mean, we can go into bigger like self-image issues and stuff like that, but just trying to explain the energy, right? It could be something as small as that. You know, I'm not telling you, you know, to change big things, right? Okay, let's see more here with tarot. What else does the universe want you to know about? I don't know why like this reminds me of a unicorn. It's like unicorn colors, I guess. I don't know. Just kind of reminds me of a unicorn. Which is weird because logically my brain, shouldn't unicorns have more pink? I don't know, but I just get unicorn. Unicorns are not, they are rare, but they are not like one of a kind. There can be a few unicorns, and I think that is something that we all seem to need to remember. I don't think that people are uniquely different, but there are like some people that group of people is, maybe you don't meet those type of people that often, or there's something quirky about them that maybe, you know, not that many people have. Like you wouldn't meet that many people with that quirk, and it's kind of like embrace those quirkiness things of you and those weird things about you, because that is part of what makes you who you are. Even if somebody else is like that, you know, okay, two people with the same quirky whatever thing, vibe, it's fine. I think we have to also get away from trying to be one of a kind and unique and all of that. It's like we are unique in our own ways, but I also, from my experience, there are some people that are very similar, and that's fine. That is absolutely fine as long as that's who you are. Right. And I'm okay with that. Lots of wands here. Where you put your passions towards, the things that you want to do in life, could be sort of significant. So if there's something that you want to do or you've been curious about doing, but you haven't done it yet, if that is something that you want to do and that is who you are, I would, you know, maybe move towards that. That's what I'm just getting in general. I do feel this is a bit of, yes, you probably will butt heads with people. Of course. That's what happens. That is what happens when you're being yourself, especially if you've been pretending. If you're like around a group of people who thought you were one way because that's how you presented yourself. You presented yourself as, I'm gonna be like everybody else, even though that's not who I am, but I want to fit in. I want to be, you know, one of the crowd and everything. If you start being your authentic self, yeah, you can butt heads with people, because then you start voicing your opinions about how you actually feel, right? About things. Like, I don't know. Let's say everybody, I don't know, everybody you know loves to watch football and you don't. But you just kind of went along with it because everybody else was doing it. But that's not being true to yourself, right? You're like, I hate watching football. So then when everybody wants to go watch football and you're just like, nah, I'm gonna like go watch synchronized swimming. They're just gonna be like, what? Like, you know, you're gonna butt heads because I'm not gonna see eye to eye with you. No, this is just minor. It's just a 5 of wands, just some little petty bullshit. It probably won't amount to a whole lot, and that's fine, because sometimes you need that sort of conflict. I think that it's good to have people around you who act differently, you know, not wildly differently, but like, because you don't want to get into sort of like a hive mind echo chamber. That's, I mean, that's what happens with people, and it's like, it's good to have some friction sometimes here. This actually, I'm gonna need a little bit more on that because that is interesting. That is about like embracing the, you know, seeing how things could be here. Yeah, okay. There may be, okay, I'm gonna be honest, there could be some connections that may come to an end, because like I said, if you were just trying to fit in with the crowd and that's not who you really are, yeah, maybe those connections might die off here. But, you know, spirit in the universe is saying it's probably, like, I'm not gonna say it's better, but it probably would happen anyways, right? Death is inevitable. Change is inevitable. And it's like, if this isn't who you are, like, just going back to the example of all the people that you hang out with, all they do is play or watch football, and you're just not interested in that, at some point, that, I mean, that's gonna run its course. Like, you won't be able to keep up with that, because these people, you like, that's not who you are. You're not this like football fanatic, and all these people are, and you're just trying to keep up with them. It's like, it's almost like embracing that things could end, but also like have the foresight of seeing that and recognizing that maybe you're just deluding yourself in that, thinking that you're happy about these connections that you have when maybe they're on their way out. Because you could have at least one connection that maybe you've had it for a while and it's just not working out, and it is on its way out, and death is inevitable, and instead of resisting it, you should embrace it. Now, obviously, if you don't have that going on, don't be like, oh my god, Alice told me to cut out all my friends and family. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's like, if you already feel like there's a connection that is just smoke and mirrors, then maybe it is, and maybe it's on its way out. And if it is, you know, try not to resist that. Now, these energies over here, the challenges, it's amazing how often the Nine of Wands shows up over here, because this just means it's taking a lot of your energy. You know, the Nine of Wands, that is the wounded soldier here. You may feel a little worse for wear this month, focusing on being yourself. It is tiring to be who you want to be and who you actually are, because you do have to put in that extra little bit of effort, and it can be exhausting, and you might even put pressure on yourself to make sure that you don't fall into perhaps old ways of pretending to be things that you're not. You know, like when we have habits, we fall back into those habits very easily. It takes effort and work to not fall into those habits, even if we're trying to be more conscious about being ourselves, right? So you might feel tired, more exhausted here, but I get you're not giving up, because I feel like being more authentic will bring in more positives than negatives in the long run. This Page of Wands, I'm getting like, try to stick with it, because the Page of Wands can be somebody that can get bored easily, especially if things aren't going their way, and it's like, yeah, it was easier for me just to pretend. It's like, this is almost like the universe is encouraging you to, if you start this, to see it through, because you may learn something from it. You know, pages need to learn things because they don't know, and the Page of Wands is prone to kind of, I wouldn't say giving up, but prone to just kind of being uninterested and bored after a while, and being like, yeah, like, is this really worth it? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go do something else. He can be quite irresponsible in that way, very fickle energy. So try to avoid that. Let me see, how do you avoid that? You need to find something that will keep you motivated. That's okay. So you may find you lose your motivation, you lose maybe your mojo or something here. You know, maybe at the beginning it was fine, but then it's like, oh, it's not really going anywhere. Like maybe, you know, your friends, I don't know, you see on social media, they're all hanging out, having fun, watching the football game or whatever, and you're like, ah, like I kind of like what am I getting out of this? And it might be really hard to keep your focus on what you're getting out of it. And you might just want to be like, you know, it wasn't so bad pretending to like football. At least like I got to hang out with people and everything. But are you being true to yourself? Yeah. I mean, these are all examples, right? I'm not telling you what to do. Just trying to give you examples here for what's here in the energy as best as I can. So try to find something to keep your interest. Try to sort of avoid just kind of being like, it's not interesting anymore. I don't have the motivation because I'm not motivated or interested in this. Like, try to remember about, you're going to be true to yourself, and then you will find people that are in that sort of vibe. Because I could feel this, that it's like, it's not working fast enough. It's like, I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah. I mean, you might just kind of give up and just be like, you know, this is too much work. It happens. And this is just to help you, guide you this month. Okay? You don't have to do anything. You know, maybe you try, and then it's like, okay, maybe now's not the time. Maybe now's not the time for me to do this. Maybe I'll try again later. Although it seems energetically now is the time. In terms of energy is the time, but maybe not personally. Okay, anyways, I think we're done here. So that's it for this month, Virgo. So thank you very much for watching and for listening. I hope that you found something useful, insightful, or entertaining here. If you enjoy these readings, please like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that. I do appreciate it. Let me know what you think about the format here. You can either like leave a comment or, You can join the Discord community. You can talk about it there as well. Just because I don't really know how I'm going to do these. It's like 3 readings in one. That is quite a lot. They seem to be getting longer and longer as I go. Gotta stop that. Anyways, neither here nor there. So that's it for today. So I hope that you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Take care. Good luck. Be well, and I will talk to you later. Bye.